Yo, we back. Yo, what's up, everyone? This is SojuTalk, your weekly shot of K-pop. We're coming at you with a super spicy episode 38, and we're recording on Wednesday, June 12th, 2019. I'm Doug, and joining me today, we got Warren.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
And Anita.
Hello.
All right, listen, y'all. Let me do this PSA real quick, and let me get back to you. So, please like, subscribe, download us. Leave us feedback and questions at SojuTalkPodcast@gmail.com, YouTube, Reddit, wherever you are finding us. All right, it's been a hot minute since we've done this, right, guys? Like,
Oh boy,
people went to other countries. Your boy started a new job. It's been a long time. This is season 2. Nothing has really changed yet. We'll be rolling out the changes as we figure them out. We're just getting used to it. Like, real talk, I've been a little plugged out of K-pop, refreshing my K-pop muscle, you know. I was a little fatigued, no lie, before we finished season 1. I'm back. I'm hype. Warren was laughing like a crazy person for the last 10 minutes.
I don't know what he ate
I'm
before this.
I'm just happy to be back, guys.
Yo,
I'm just excited. Aren't you guys excited?
Yes, but
Yeah.
All right,
Put
all
your
right.
hands up in the air.
Before you tell us how hype you are, I got some quick shout outs because, yo, the drinking buddies left us so much feedback over the break.
what?
Yo.
You buddies.
All right, so I'm going to give some shout outs. I'm sorry if I missed some of you, but I'm just going to start at what I have. So I'm going to first shout out Derek for giving us sick playlists.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah, they were
So
great. I've been
good.
listening to mine. It's pretty fuego. I even listened to like Warren and Anita's. I previewed them, so they're awesome.
Yo, mine had a lot of good old uneducated kid in it. How educated of a playlist is that?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, stop. All right, also Sana, she wanted us to talk about rookie groups. We'll definitely do that at some point. Another person, I make graphics. I don't know what your real name is, but it was probably the funniest email we got in a while. They wrote it after not sleeping for 2 days. They said that your boy
Please sleep.
Doug is the center of our group, Anita's the visual, and Warren's his bias,
What?
his or her bias.
What?
Give me love.
So that was pretty hilarious. I want to give a shout out to Carmen because she said that we get her through her early morning. So I'm really thankful for that kind of feedback. Yo, my boy Angus from email/Reddit. This guy does the most in-depth produced breakdown I've ever seen in my life.
Yes.
Ooh.
And honestly, I was looking at it, and I'm a nerd for statistics and stuff like that. It was crazy to look at. I think on next week's episode, I'll look it up and I'll shout out his Reddit page so you all can go look at his statistics some more.
Oh,
And lastly, Martin for bringing up the idea of us ranking groups in tiers. That's something we might explore in the future as well. And also from YouTube, Monique, Rachel, Sansuke, and Echo, thank you for leaving lovely comments on YouTube.
Yay.
We are so thankful that you're listening to us. But yo, we back for season 2, y'all. That's the main thing this week. This is going to be probably the least standard episode for us, at least in the last like 30 episodes, because we have to catch up on a lot of things, right?
A lot of things.
Before we get to the actual K-pop, let's talk about what's been going on in our lives and as to why we had this really, I think it was about a 5 to 6 week break. So, long story short, Warren and Nita graduated college. I started a new job, and then shortly after Warren and Nita graduated from college, they went on worldwide trips. Yo, like they put in some frequent flyer miles.
Lots of mileage.
But I'll start as what I've been doing. So I started a new job. I'm going to be working at my family's business. It's like a big undertaking. I quit my job for this. So we like it has to happen, right? Like, there's no turning back from this. Additionally, over my break, I got tickets to Twice. I'm hyped for that. And I got tickets to KCON New York Day 1, where IZ*ONE's going to be performing. So that I'm pretty hyped for that.
You better get us good coverage on those two.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna get amazing. I didn't buy the fan engagement stuff because I don't think it's worth the money personally. But I did get convention tickets, so I will tell you how the convention is in general. Warren, what have you been up to in the last 5 to 6 weeks?
All right, I took a break from school. I graduated. I took a week of doing nothing, and then me and 3 buddies from college, we went to Korea for a week, and then we didn't stop there. We went to Tokyo for a week, and then we went to Taiwan for about 4 days.
Wow.
And then I went back to Korea, and then I was there for another week. And it came back last Friday. Yeah, last Friday. Not gonna lie, I've been acting hype, but I'm still kind of jet lagged. I think it's the coffee, to be honestly. But I'm back. It's been a fun um you know experience with the boys. The boys.
Bro,
Anita,
what are you saying?
I don't know. It feels awkward talking by myself. I'll be honest. So, Anita, what have you been?
Anita, go.
Anita.
Oh, me. Well, I also was abroad for about a month. I was doing a study abroad in Korea.
Oh boy.
So yeah, I was there for the first time, flying for the first time.
I know, like,
Jet lag for the
let's
first
repeat
time.
that again. Anita, first airplane
Yeah.
ever, decides to go to Korea. That's like a 13,
Yeah.
14-hour flight. That's intense. I'm glad
was
you
brutal,
survived. It was
but-
brutal, right?
Yeah. Yes.
What was it like when you first like took off? Did you like? What did it feel like?
It was. I mean, I've asked you guys about it and other people, so I kind of had an idea what it was going to be like, but I guess I would describe it as just riding a roller coaster.
Oh yeah.
It was the
yeah.
same sensation, but I
Yeah.
like roller coasters, so it was fine.
It's just a long time of just sitting there. That's like the main
Yes,
thing.
honestly.
Yeah, I remember I was like sitting on the way to like Korea, and then like butt started hurting, and I was like, I want to get up.
Anita, were you amazed in Korea at how many celebrities are on advertisements and stuff? Like, it's
Yeah,
like, it's
there's
nuts.
a lot
They're
of
on
that.
everything. And
For
additionally,
their birthdays.
yeah, Anita went to Inkigayo rehearsals.
I did.
Oh.
It was very short, but I did see some people.
Yeah,
Who did you see?
I guess notable people would be newest.
oh, that's pretty notable.
Oh My Girl,
Snap.
and Flying. Who else? I guess just famous people in general. I saw Eric Nam was there for
What?
like an MC
Jesus
recording part. And ME&YOU from 17 was there as well. And personally, I was really excited to see Very Very. They're the rookie group earlier this year. But yeah, it was really nice. It was interesting. Seeing behind the scenes of Inkigayo.
Yo, okay. Additionally, Anita, isn't the stage way smaller than you thought?
It is.
It's
the whole thing
tiny.
where they record everything is a lot smaller. I thought the
Yeah.
audience section was way bigger, but no, it was pretty small.
Mhm. Like,
Um,
I went to like a similar college program. I think in like 2013 or 12, so a long time ago, and we also went to Inkigayo practice. And the main things that struck me was, number one, idols are like, they're skinny, right? Because they have ridiculous diets.
Yeah.
But like when you
Right,
see
right,
them in
right.
person, it's literally sticks, right? Like that was the
yeah.
Additionally, the stage there is like, I'm gonna say half the size you actually think it is. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I would say
Damn.
for the one that we went to see, I didn't go by myself. I went with a group that was studying abroad. The stage, it was pretty big, but the camera focuses on only certain angles, so it definitely looks different. And like I said, the audience section was just so much smaller
yeah.
than I expected.
Also, it's like, those side areas where they do the interviews and stuff.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
literally like a couple pieces of plywood with some decoration
Yes.
on it.
It's just a corner.
I know, it's a corner of a
whole
room. It's
thing.
literally just enough so like the camera can have it in frame, and that's about it.
Yeah.
But
That's
that,
tiny.
of course, once you see the behind the scenes, it like, I wouldn't say it ruins the magic, but you see the magic of TV, right? Like what goes on.
Yeah, honestly.
All
How
right.
many people like kind of fit in the audience area? Like 100, like 50? Like-
No, I wouldn't say 100. I don't know. It just felt way smaller. I would say like
Damn, that's like smaller than the college
80?
lecture hall.
80 people.
Yeah. It's like
yeah.
it's like literally, like, how you have like a high school basketball gym? It's like about that much, if that.
Yes,
And that's
yeah.
about it.
That is
Like an
tiny.
assembly.
Yeah,
bleachers
it's really
thing.
small.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I think as we go on more, we'll talk about more of what you guys did over the break. But I think that's enough for now. And another thing I forgot to mention is we will be talking about Produce X 101 at the end of the podcast today.
Yes.
It's not going to be a separate episode. Your boy Warren is still trying to catch up because, you know, he had way too many activities in Korea. But we're 6 episodes in. He did watch the last one, and Anita and I definitely have some opinions on what's going on so far.
I
So
have some opinions too, buddy.
Oh yeah, we'll be talking about it at the end of the show. But let's get into the big new release. All right, it's not even big new releases. It's like everyone and their mother decided to come back in the last 5 weeks. Now, I'm sorry if we missed some of the smaller groups that you might be a fan of or stan, but we boiled it down to about 20 songs, which is way
That's
more.
a lot.
It's still
That's
so
a
many.
lot.
And if you want to like get all of the songs we might be talking about, you could look up the SojuTalk weekly song playlist on YouTube. It has all 20 of the songs that we narrowed it down to. And this pretty much covers all the major releases of the past 5-6 weeks. But I'm just going to list who we are and then we'll talk about it. So we had Pakbom, Oh My Girl, Weki Meki, EXID, Winner, Ladies Code, GOT7, Kim Jae-won's solo debut, Lovelyz, AB6IX's debut, Cherry Bullet, NCT 127, ONEUS, CLC, EHI, Uju Sonyo, Teen Top, Fromis9, BoA, and TXT. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
My goodness.
Everybody and their mothers.
We will definitely not talk about like all of them in depth, but we can at least mention like generally how we're feeling about the songs. But let's go around the table. My favorite song out of all 20 of these is NCT 127 Superhuman.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
You know,
wait, do you all agree?
you know,
Yes.
you know how like in the summer you expect like blockbuster movies to come out, like a movie that costs so much money and production quality.
Yes.
That's what this song is. This is a SM anthem, right? That's how I'll describe this song.
Exactly. Yes.
This is the stuff they used to do with Super Junior maybe 5 years ago. These humongous, big set, epic songs in the summer.
Even Shiny too.
Yeah,
No,
definitely.
okay. I was gonna say, first thing when I heard this song, it sounds so much like a Shiny song
I know, right?
that would have been released like 2 or 3 years ago, like Everybody era, that type of stuff. And I feel like my heart was kind of saying, "Oh, this could have gone to Shiny," but I feel like NCT did justice to it, so I don't mind it. I think it's great.
It also was filmed a little bit like Sexy Free and Single. That's the kind of vibes I got from the filming, at least, cinematography-wise. But, yo, when they do that breakdown, when they turn into robots for a hot second, oh my goodness. This song is so good.
That's what I've been listening to a lot, really.
It's like I can tell SM threw a lot of money at this. Just like at the music video, at the production. They're just money, take my money. That's what the song is.
This was so high level. Like, I think so we had like about 20 songs to review. I think that the companies that invested a lot of money and took a little bit of risk probably got the most reward out of the releases they had. Because there are some songs in here, all right, let me mention some. I think Uju Sonyo didn't take enough risk, right? Unfortunately.
I agree.
I'll even say, like, I like the CLC song, but it's a bit of the same flavor what we know CLC can do, right?
I agree.
Very similar flavor.
And that's why I feel like NCT hasn't had, maybe they have like sort of anthems, but this is like I'm stomping the ground, we're here, like type of song. And I think they took a lot of risk by doing this. I don't know, yeah. Out of all these songs, I think that's the one I'm most drawn to.
Here's the thing, right? It's kind of going off of that. When you think of NCT, I don't feel like there's this one stereotype of song that NCT does.
No.
Yeah.
There's like so much things that they can do, and now they added funk to this.
There was a lot of funk. There was a whole lot of funk.
It's great.
Like,
all right, we got a lot more, so let's move on. All right, so that I think consensus, we think that's the best song. Other ones that I thought were very good, I really liked Winner's song, Oh Yeah.
Oh, that was pretty good, yeah.
Talk about the most upbeat breakup song ever, right? Like, the whole song about it's like, if we can't be together, I don't even want to be your friend. That's like the message of the song.
Wait, I wasn't paying attention to the lyrics.
That's literally that's literally what the lyrics say. It's like, if we can't be friends, I don't want to know you. Like,
it just sounded like a summer banger. What the heck?
Exactly, but no, that's a great song, I think. It's not a song that they're gonna win a ton of stuff for, but it was like an amazing song.
No.
I want to give a shout out to Ihai. Like, that song "No One" is so good. Now I know
think the music video.
Mm-hmm.
Music video wise, I don't know. I remember that one the most out of all of them, maybe, just because it seemed so. It was a little confusing, but it's so aesthetically pleasing. The colors and the sets.
Yeah.
Is really really nice.
I know there's the big controversy about BI broke this morning.
Oh
but
yeah.
Irregardless of that, this is a great song for her.
Yeah.
And this is a big step for her, I think, also in terms of stage presence too. She was killing this one. Okay.
It's good to see her back.
Okay, I'm gonna make a hot take here.
Oh boy.
No, a positive hot take, not a negative hot take.
Okay.
Well, I had two. First one, I think Superhuman's the best song of the year. That was the so far.
Wow.
I think it's better. I think it's equal, if not better, than 17's Home, which I think is another one of the best songs.
Actually, I think this is better than that song.
I agree.
Yeah, actually, yeah, you're right. This is song of the year. That's not a hot take.
The other hot take was that AB6IX's debut with Breathe was the best debut of a male group in the probably last 2 years. That's a hot take for me.
Okay.
I love that song.
I love that song too. I love that song too, but one example right now that I can think of from the top of my head that was a better debut than this one was NCTU.
Oh, I agree.
Wait, you might be right.
6 cents, 7 cents. I don't know, some sense.
Seven cents.
Oh, wait, you're right. Cause I watched that because they did it on Produce, right? They did it on Produce, and I went back and I was like, you remember when we made those top 10 song lists? That should have been like number 1 for me, I think.
Dang.
But AB6, they added the new member Woong. He held his ground. I was surprised how well he did, because obviously they have veterans from Produce 101, the initial season 2. You got Donghyun, Youngmin, obviously Woojin and Daehee, and like obviously all 4 of those guys are super polished and ready, right?
Really
I mean, they've all been doing stuff like since the show ended, and to add Woong, and he didn't look out of place. Shout out to him, because that's a hard thing to do right there. Okay, let's talk about some other songs.
Can you talk about Oh My Girl, please?
Yes,
I liked it.
That's an amazing Oh My Girl song.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I like that as much as Windy Day, which I think is their best song.
I prefer this, honestly.
I prefer this.
I actually do
way
too.
over
Yeah,
anything
this
from
is a
them,
solid
yeah.
song.
Honestly, personal opinion, Oh My Girl, I feel like they've always kind of been there. They release good songs, but like for me personally, I always felt like there was like a 5% missing something, and this just like shot all of that out of the fucking window.
Oh My Girl was always that group that other girl group members said was their favorite girl group.
Aww.
Yeah, whenever they interview and say who do you like, they always used to say Oh My Girl. And I think they're finally
said that a lot,
living up to that with the music at least.
Mm-hmm.
Because we all knew they were good. Yo, and shout out to my bias in that group. I do have a bias in this group too, yo.
Who?
Seunghee.
Oh.
Because I think
kind of basic.
Hey. What? If I was basic, I would have chose Yua. Like,
actually, no, you're right. Yeah,
let's be true here. But other things I like. So Oh My Girl, I have that on my list. I like the CLC song Me, but it's nothing to take them over the top. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
They really are. They pretty much took the torch from 4 Minute when they ended, right? Like if you 4 Minute could have released the song and it would have been like about the same level. I feel.
I feel like the breakdown in the chorus where they're in that like white and white set and then the red thing in the background, it reminded me a lot of what was that song by 4 Minute? Is it Hate You?
Yep, I think that's it.
Yeah. It really reminded me of that.
Yo, shout out to Seungyeon. She might have the most stage presence out of any female idol. That girl is so powerful on screen. Like that's the only person I watch. No offense, like in that group. She's so captivating. And then also they have the rapper in their group. Yeon is really good.
Oh yeah.
I'm surprised they don't let her do like more. I don't know if she's done solo stuff, but
She should.
She should do a lot more
Collabs.
notable solo stuff because she's really good as a rapper, and she has the trademark short blonde hair now that I know that's the girl, right? Like,
Yeah.
Yep.
okay, let's see what else can we talk about here. Yo, GOT7, right?
Mm-hmm.
I really like Eclipse. Now,
Oh, yeah.
my boy JB, right?
Yeah.
Bro, that kid sings the entire chorus and he holds it down.
He's good.
He is so good. He's my favorite in the group. This is recent because I watched that show that Yena's on, the Mafia show, and he's on that show with her, and I was like, this is the kid I like now in this group. So but it just turns out that he's a super talented main vocal. I didn't know this. Like not gonna lie, I didn't follow GOT7 that much.
Shame.
I knew the songs. I didn't know the members other than like Jackson and Bam Bam, I would say. That's my fault. Sorry about that. But it's all right now. Anita, what did you think of ONEUS? We had a question about that in one of the emails.
Yeah. Okay, I feel like I prefer this comeback over their debut.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I feel like it's okay. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. And I feel like this comeback has more of a theme. I don't know, something that unifies it more, because I remember last time when they first debuted their song, it felt like it was a lot of stuff at the same time, but I don't know, this time around I like it more.
I feel like I would have liked this song more if it wasn't at such a congested time.
I agree.
Like this spring summertime, it's like when everyone tries to release music, and
Yeah.
I would say that I felt that they got a little lost in the sauce. If you know what that means.
Lost in the
Their outfits are good.
Yeah, the outfits were great. Yo, and my boy Gunhee with the solid vocals. Like,
Yes.
RBW
anything,
always has good vocalists.
If anything, I remember their theme very like.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
they were like the
theme.
French
Yeah.
chateau with the like gothic black clothing on. That's how I'll
And
describe that.
wolves and
That
Yeah.
was kind of fucking sexy, like from a male.
Whoa.
I just putting that out there, like.
Okay, let's move on. So I thought Weki Meki song was a little bit more of the same. I would say I'm like 2% disappointed that they didn't try something different.
2%.
2%, not
Yeah.
terribly disappointed. I thought like Teen Top, Runaway, right? It's weird because I used to know Teen Top for the upbeat, really hard choreography dance songs. That was their bread and butter. And it seems that, I don't know if it's them or their company, hasn't really evolved with the times as much. Because they're one of the few veteran groups still going strong, right? And
yeah.
they're about to
kinda old
go.
now.
They're about the age where they're all gonna have to go to the armies too, soon as well.
No.
They're 9 years in the
Oh
game.
my god, what?
Like
Next year's
it
10
wasn't bad. It just wasn't
Dang.
anything super special, I'll say.
I think for me, it wasn't Teen Top because I feel like they're just doing their stuff. It's just that for me, I don't like that sound, like the
Yeah.
tropical
Yeah.
house summer thing.
kinda
I
overplayed at
just
this
don't really
point.
like it.
Okay, let's see what else we
Yeah.
got here. Cherry Bullet. I thought it was a good follow up to their debut.
Mhm.
I wouldn't say it was a huge step up, but they're definitely still pretty solid for a rookie group.
No, everything about the song, like the music video, the theme, the song, and everything,
The
it felt
game
like an
theme,
extension.
yeah.
Yo,
from, like,
people be
yeah.
sleeping on ladies code feedback. Like,
That's a
Oh.
great song.
That was a good song.
they're really good. And and one girl, me and Warren both mentioned this, and Anita
Oh.
agreed.
Yeah.
We were
Yes.
shocked
Yeah.
at how pretty, what's her name, Junie was in the music video.
How dare you forget her
She
name?
looked beautiful.
If you watch the music video, she's the one with the short black hair. Me, Warren, and Anita all thought she looked fantastic in this music video.
Yes.
But people
Well,
people are sleeping on that. They gotta listen to that.
Yeah. I also feel like, quick shout out, but there's a moment in the
Yep.
music video where they're watching their old song Wonderful, and it was so hard.
Jesus.
Yeah, it hit me
Yeah.
right in the feels when I saw that.
Yes.
Surprise fun fact. Talk is the one who produced Feedback. He's also the one who produced if I remember correctly, AB6 Breathe.
Really?
He actually touched upon a lot of songs here.
Wow.
I gotta look up again,
Dang.
but yeah.
We also had Kim Jae-hwan with a solid solo debut. It was kind of what I thought it would be, but it was a ballad. Let's just put it like that.
Yeah.
It's good.
No, I like ballads, but I strongly believe that ballads are not what it's gonna, unless you are purely a ballad singer like Paul Kim, something like that. I don't think ballads are what's gonna take you over the top.
Yeah. Ballads. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I'm falling more into the way Warren thinks these days, but especially in the spring/summer. Although it wasn't a pure ballad, it was just a soft. I wouldn't call it a ballad. It was like a soft, romantic-y song, right? That's the better way to describe it.
That counts as a ballad to me. That's a ballad.
All right, and then lastly, Boa was Boa. You know what you're gonna get: high performance value.
Hey, shout out to Longside.
It's this thing these days where like veterans can get music to be produced, but they're never like super followed upon. Like it's just sort of the thing where everyone like pays respects to the OGs, but the OGs don't get a super like amount of popularity anymore. I don't know.
I'm gonna do a real quick fix my earlier comment. Tuck worked on 2 songs for this episode. He worked on Feedback from Ladies Code and not the other one, but he worked on Superhuman by NCT 127.
Wow.
He did.
Yep.
Great job.
Good producer.
Okay,
Yes.
I think we only got like 3 or 4 left. So Weki, Meki, Picky. I thought this was not a step in the right direction for them. I wasn't a huge fan of this one.
I thought it was I don't want to comment too much on it, to be honest.
EXID. This is pretty much their go away song. Me&YOU. I like this.
Huh?
It was kind of trappy in the middle. The drop down.
Okay, I liked everything about the song, the music video, everything, except the drop.
The chorus.
The electronic.
I agree.
Yo, shout out to Ellie.
The bridge was
Ellie was
perfect.
so good in this.
Oh
Yeah.
she always is. What are you talking about?
No, she was for me. She was particularly good at this. But yeah, Anita, if you didn't, I don't know if you knew this or not, but they Hani and Jungwon decided to not renew their contracts with Banana Culture.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I mean, they didn't say they're disbanding.
But they pretty much are. Let's be straight up here.
They might.
Okay, I saved 2 songs for the end on purpose. Uju Sonyo, Boogie Up, From Miss 9, Fun.
Oh boy. Okay, let me. Okay. Uzu Sonia Cosmic Girls, they got their win in
Yeah, they did.
the show. Was it show champion?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to mention this before, but we're only covering songs up to this past Sunday so that we have a full week of content for next week. So this show is pretty much up to let's see, what date was that?
8th, June 8th.
Yeah, Saturday, June 8th, Sunday the 9th, around there. So that's all we're going to be covering. I'll mention that again once we get to the news, because we know of the breaking news stuff. It's not like we just forgot about them. But Warren, keep going about this.
So yeah, Cosmic Girls technically won yesterday. That's like June 11th. So I guess I'm not supposed to cover that, but whatever, they won. Congratulations to them. But I'm not. I'm not a fan of the song.
There's a B track on that album called "Oh My Summer," which is way better than Boogie Up.
It does have that more of a Cosmic Girl sound to it too, and I'm like, why did you choose that one over this one?
I feel like this song was very fan servicey in the music video.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Like, that's a big.
I mean, okay, look. Sistar used to be in Starship, and they used to have a huge comeback every summer, and they used to take over every summer.
Yes.
That ain't happening anymore. So Starship is like, we need to monetize on the summer. Our only girl group right now, who is it? Cosmic Girls. We need to make money for the summer. For the summer came out.
You know what the problem is? They tried to do a breakdown in the choruses, but it just didn't work. Like,
Boogie Up.
Like at least Sistar summer stuff, like Touch My Body, had a really distinctive choreography and chorus. But this song just has instrumental in the chorus, and the dance isn't anything that like someone can pretend to do at home. Like everyone was doing the Touch My Body like
Oh
leg
yeah.
shake
Oh,
thing,
yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Like, so if they don't have something super distinctive in the chorus, it's like what's holding the song together. That was my big thing.
Mm.
And then lastly, man, okay, first thing, Uju
Oh.
Sonyo song. Let's like, Warren and I are big fans of Uju Sonyo, and I wouldn't say
Oh,
like
yeah.
I'm happy that they're getting music and stuff, but I was just a little bit disappointed because I
Same.
think they could be doing better stuff.
Also, I kind of like the song now. It's kind of growing on
Me
me.
too,
But I like
actually.
it, yeah. Boogie.
All right, lastly, let's talk about From Miss Nine's fun. I'm gonna make a hot take here as a From Miss Nine fan.
Oh boy.
Okay, can you first pretend it by saying that we both of us really
Like From Miss Nine. Like Warren and I talk about Baek Ji-hun all the time, who's our
Oh
favorite
my
kid in this
God.
group. But
But
this
But-
chorus, the instrumental of this chorus might be one of the most annoying choruses I've heard in a while.
okay.
Oh.
I'm not a huge From Miss Nine fan, but I don't think the song is that bad.
What?
What?
Yeah. Well, I guess watching the music video, I thought it was actually
No,
fun. I thought it was
I like the
cute.
music video and the concept of doing ads. I thought that was hilarious. They
Yeah.
were
That
doing
was
Adidas,
fine.
Pocari Sweat, you had ramen, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it was really funny.
I just felt that I even thought the chorus was okay, but it's the instrumental in the back, like over and over again. It's just like maybe they wanted it to get stuck in my head, but it wasn't for the right reasons.
Oh.
I
Really
really liked what is it called? Love Bomb. I really liked that song. I just wanted them to do something a little different. And it's crazy because I feel like so they're obviously compared to Eyes One a lot because they're from the same company now.
Off the record.
Yeah, Eyes One they keep giving good music to other than that last Japanese song Buenos Aires. Let's not talk about that. That was a hot mess. but in general, but in general, Eyes One's been getting great stuff. And From Miss Nine has been getting pretty good stuff, and I just thought they could have gave them something better.
Okay, here's the thing, right? There's a key difference between From S9 and Eyes One, and it's in their concept. From S9 has that girly kind of like bouncy, bubblegummy kind of like image to them, and like I guess this was an extension in that field, except it took it a little too far with the bubblegum, and now that's just like stuck all over my teeth, and I just can't get it out.
Yeah,
you know?
because
Like,
it's like we're in
Wow.
the era now where bubblegum's just not gonna cut it. Like, I don't know, like pure girl group bubblegum, I don't think can win right now.
no, that's kind of behind the trend.
It's just the landscape of K-pop, I feel. But that was the one that disappointed me the most. Not because I don't like them, it's just because I thought they could be doing something better. I don't know. But Anita, you thought it was all right.
Yeah, I watched the music video and it was so cute.
Oh, I thought they looked cute and I thought it looked great, but like,
Oh, that never changed. I love their concept. It's just.
I think the song is bearable.
I bet you by
I don't
next
think
week,
it's
Warren and I are gonna be like, "From This Night Fun is the
horrendous.
best song ever." That's literally what we're gonna
Probably.
say. But
I have some
all right, we've
fun.
covered all the big new releases, and it only took like 15 minutes or so, 15, 20 minutes. So I'm impressed at
Wow.
us. Let's move on to show winners.
What the
I'm not
hell?
gonna
Wait,
name
I think we
each
missed
winner.
one.
Oh, we missed one? Which one?
Oh, we
This
missed one?
TXT.
Oh,
Oh.
TXT. Okay, I saved that because it's so high concept.
It's scary.
Okay.
Okay.
I haven't read too much into it because I was trying to catch up on all the other music. What was going on, Anita? Can I don't get it.
Okay, this is basically what happens. So one of them wakes up with antler
I got that.
horns things, and then he freaks out and he runs away from his home and he gets lost in the forest. And then I guess the other members are also like abnormal humans, something like that. But I don't know. Like the concept itself, it doesn't seem that bad, but the way it's filmed and like it's stopped motion, but it's really dark. I don't know. It's scary.
It's got that like.
It doesn't match the song, in my opinion. But
No, it's got that like stop motion kind of like.
Yeah.
What's it? Tim Burton kind of feel to it.
Oh my god, that is 100% what it was.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
that's a little scary.
It's a little creepy in your face, but in a good way.
Very artistic
Mhm.
in a dark way, but
Here's
yeah.
my question. Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, go on.
No, I was just gonna say that I listened to the song beforehand because it's not a new song. It's just
Right.
it was just in their album, but I would not have expected a music video like that to match
Okay,
this
If you
song.
had just played me the song, I would have had. It would have been like the last guess that it was TXT.
Yeah.
So in the album, right? Because
Mhm.
was it like arranged in the same way, or like was the arrangement different for the music video? Because I thought it
No, it's the same.
matched. It's the same. I thought it matched
Yeah.
perfectly. I thought it was like the
Maybe.
perfect set of
It's
clothes.
like a creepy children's book thing going for it,
Yeah,
but
that was definitely the concept. Creepy children's book. Tim Burton.
Yeah.
yeah.
If Tim Burton directed K-pop, it would look like that.
Yeah. Mhm.
I liked it.
Is this considered a main release of
Dang.
theirs? Is this considered?
I don't know.
No, I
Maybe?
don't think so.
I don't know. If you're a TXT fan, please let us know because I have so many more questions than answers about this song.
Yes.
Is this like a prequel to like their title song? Because their title song,
Oh, yeah,
Korean
yeah,
title
yeah.
is One
It
Day
makes sense.
Horns Came Out of My Fucking Head. That's not the
Mhm.
official name. But that's what happens in the video. Immediately I saw that. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
This is like
Background story.
There's definitely a
no.
lot going on that we just don't understand yet. But maybe once TXT gets a little bit more popular, we'll like slowly understand the concept they're going for.
Mm.
But let's move on to
It
the.
feels like
Oh, keep on, Warren.
it feels like they're building like some sort of storyline world thing, and I like
Yeah.
that. Sorry, go on by.
Okay. But let's move on to show winners now. I'm not gonna name every show winner, right? But these
Oh,
are the
no.
winners from May 1st to June 9th, right?
Mhm.
Oh,
This
boy.
is going to be in terms of like I'm going to go in order of who won the most awards, like which songs won the most. So
Okay.
number 1, BTS Boy with Love has won 10 awards since we last did the podcast.
Of course.
Of course.
I don't know which show it is, but they've swept the show 5 weeks in a row now. The entire time we were gone.
Dang.
Damn.
I'm gonna look it up real quick. Warren, can you look that up? The shows real quick.
Give me a second.
Okay, second place, NU'EST's Bet has 4 wins. Great
That's
for
a
them.
song.
Twice as Fancy only has 3, which
Great
is the
song.
What?
yeah, only has 3,
Underrated.
What?
which is the same amount
What?
that Oh My Girls the 5th season has.
Whoa. Okay, that's actually a really good song too, so I can't really argue against that. But what?
And the last group with 3 wins is GOT7's Eclipse, which I'm really down for that song.
That's good. Mm-hmm.
The next 2 songs were both artists who won their first awards. So it's Kim Jae-hwan's Begin Again. He won 2 awards for that, including his first ever.
Yay.
And AB6IX's Breathe won 2 awards, so they got their first
Yay.
win as well.
Yay.
Lastly, other groups that got 1 award each, The Boys' first win ever. So shout out
Yes.
to The Boys.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Winner, EHIE, NCT.
Yep.
Oh, I have EHIE again, so that means she must have won 2. So I missed that. Blackpink and Davichi all won awards as well.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
I'm looking at the list of number ones from Boy with Love. They won Music Bank, Show Music Core, Show Champion, M Countdown, Music Bank, Show. They won a lot of. Oh, they keep winning Music Core. They
Yeah.
won Music Core a couple days ago.
Like 5 weeks in a row or something. Something
7
ridiculous.
weeks in a row.
7 weeks in a row.
7.
That might be a record. I'm not really
Yeah.
sure, but it might be a record.
Mm.
But those were your show winners. I know we didn't dwell too long on that, but next week, once we just have 1 week, we'll definitely talk about it more.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Lastly, let's get to the news and events of the last 4, 5, 6 weeks. Okay.
Oh boy.
The first one at the top. This is sort of in chronological order, not completely. First one was Kang Daniel. The court ruled in favors to suspend his exclusive contract with LM Entertainment. Wow.
Wow.
So he got out of it.
Oh.
We'll
He's
talk.
out.
We'll talk about this more next week. But he this week formed his own solo 1-man company called Connect
Yep.
Entertainment.
Oh wow.
That'll be something we cover next week. The saddest news I would say of the whole period we were gone was that Guhara was rescued from a suicide attempt in her home.
Oh.
That was absolutely so. For those of you, we've been talking about this probably for the last like 6 months. She's been going through like a bit of a scandal with her ex-boyfriend where there was like domestic abuse allegations on both sides. He apparently broke into her house. There was allegations of that he was blackmailing her with a sex tape, all these crazy things, right? I'm not gonna speak to what is true or not, but the fact is that she was rescued from a suicide attempt. She did survive. Once she was let go from the hospital, she flew to Japan, probably to get away from the Korean media, where she's recovering over there. But very sad in general.
Glad she's okay though.
Glad she's okay.
Yeah,
Glad she's okay.
that's the main thing. And if you are suffering with depression or having suicidal thoughts, please reach out to someone, talk to a friend, call a suicide hotline. In the long
Never
run,
the answer.
your life is very important, and there are people who will miss you dearly. That's what I'll say.
Yes, always.
Yes.
Okay, next one. Also sad news, but clearly not the same level, right? So Pristin officially disbanded after 2 years.
Aww.
Hey, yo, Pledis, what the hell, yo? Like,
What?
All right. So it's happened. It's happened.
This,
we all
this is-
saw it
this-
happening.
This is,
Let's be real.
I'm so pissed
We all
at
saw it
Pledis. You know, Pledis has been doing auditions, right? They haven't auditioned girls in 2 years.
What?
Yeah.
Maybe they just given up with girl groups.
Honestly, at
Maybe
this
that's
point,
so
if
sad.
they're willing to give up girl groups, I'm happy because they won't ruin any other girl's career. That's a hot take at
Dang.
them.
No, that's a pretty solid take. I think everyone on Reddit is saying that.
Yeah, so there's been rumors that the former Pristin members are going to be debuting in a new group at a different company, but it seems to be untrue. People are saying that it's not true, but we're not completely sure what's going on yet. I hope that they can. And the big news
Yeah.
today was that Anita, I don't think you know this one. IOI is confirmed to be reuniting as 9 members.
What?
It happened 5 minutes before we started recording. So they're going to be reuniting
When?
as 9 members without Jun So-mi and Yoo Young-jung. But
Oh,
it's
what?
happening. Chungha's joining this.
Everybody is.
Wait, without Somi, that's so
Yeah, right?
interesting.
So
Yeah.
my guess is now Sejong or Chungha's going to be the center. But this is something we'll talk about next
Yeah.
week. This is next week news, guys. But you could get hyped because we're going to have so many hot takes about this. But going back to Pristin, I think it's an absolute shame that the rookie girl group who probably had the most potential 2 years ago was given, I think, 2 songs and a subunit, and that's it.
Remember when ME&YOU came out?
Oh my
That was
god,
a
we were
great
so hype about that song. We would blast
Everybody
that
was so hyped.
when I would drive people around. That would be like on the playlist.
Yes.
Like we are Pristin, right? Like
Yeah.
that was my,
Yeah.
Princess.
I feel so bad for Xion in particular because she had been at the company since I think she was 9 or something.
Yeah.
But
Jesus.
I wish all the best of luck to the members. I hope that they do get to re-debut because I think they all deserve it because that group should have been way more successful and had gotten way more content than they did. And I think Pledis completely dropped the ball on them.
They personally, like, I feel like they always had the potential to be like on the same level as like at least Lovelyz.
Oh yeah.
They were
like
going
that
to
for
be
sure.
they were going to be one level below like the high tier girl groups.
Like
They would have been
Pink.
one level below, let's say twice Red Velvet, Blackpink, Eyes One,
Yeah.
Mamamoo. They would have been the next level after that. Those groups.
Yeah.
At a minimum, that was their
at-
floor.
Man.
At a minimum, they would have beaten Nice Ones. Don't get ahead of yourself.
Dang.
Oh, that's a hot take. I'm not gonna argue on that.
Wow.
They did.
Just putting that out there.
Okay. Whew, whew. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that, but okay. Something else that happened in the news was that Monsta X was on We Bare Bears.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
That was
Cute.
probably the
Cute.
cutest cameo I've ever seen on a cartoon show. Like it was so cute. And I've watched some We Bare Bears, but watching their cameo, I think I'm gonna binge all of this show.
Oh my.
They're so
There's like subtle
cute.
references to like Korean culture.
Yeah, because
Oh,
a lot of the
yeah.
writers / creators are Korean,
Yeah.
I believe. So
Wait.
wait, what?
I thought wait, I thought one of the bears.
Yeah, he's Korean.
Yeah.
He's Korean.
Ice Bear,
Yeah.
Ice Bear. I believe. Okay. We're just talking
I
out of our
thought
butt
Ice
here.
Bear just speaks Korean.
Wait, look that
thought
up. I
was it.
think one of them is Korean. I haven't watched a lot of it.
Okay, I haven't watched a lot of it, but I know the little girl with glasses. The human,
Oh,
the human girl. She's
oh,
Korean. Because
she
her
is
parents.
Korean.
Yeah, she's Korean. Because the bears
Okay, I
visit her
thought one
family
of
and they're
them.
like,
Yeah,
안녕하세요.
yeah. Yes, I remember that clip. Okay.
But yo, We Bare Bears, they have like the cutest like art style ever for those bears. Even the show in general. But
예, 아이스베어입니다.
yo, lastly, I got two things. So BTS World Tour has been going on, and oh my god, it's like dominating it's like shutting down cities when they show up.
Why am I not surprised?
Wow.
Okay, so there was like posters and stuff on the New York City trains and the New Jersey train saying like BTS is coming, don't ride the trains, it's gonna be crazy.
Oh my god.
And then people,
Dang.
I remember back when they announced they were doing like Wembley Arena, Wembley Stadium, which is in London, it's the biggest one there. That people were like, there's no way they're gonna sell it out. Rihanna didn't even. And then if you see the pictures from their show, it was absolutely sold out both days.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
And also, BTS was invited by the Grammys to join the Recording Academy as members and voters. That is,
Huh?
yeah.
What?
What the?
You know how like when you
They're
watch,
gonna be the Academy?
yeah, like you know how when you watch the Academy Awards, which is the music,
Yeah.
which is the movie award show, they have
Right.
like you
Yeah,
basically
yeah.
win the awards from your peers. The Grammys does a similar thing, and BTS was invited to join that academy.
Wow.
Crazy, right?
Wow.
All right, the last
Bad.
news we had was Sunmi, during her warning tour, shared a comment showing support for the LGBT community, saying, I have many different sides of me, like dorky and LGBT. She had to backtrack a little because everyone thought she was
Coming out.
coming out to the world, but she was like, no, I'm just coming out in support of the LGBT community.
Yeah.
But still, it's great to have someone like her as an ally.
Yeah.
And also, I'm really proud of her for doing that because I think
Yeah.
it takes big steps. It's a big step in the right direction for Korean society as a whole to accept LGBT culture.
It's like it's a difficult thing, especially for her to do, right? Because Korean culture tends to be a little conservative in this aspect.
Yeah.
Being a famous person, being a person who relies on like popular opinions as to make a living, that's a difficult decision to like,
Yeah.
you know,
I'm
say that.
proud of her for doing it though. 'Cause-
Yeah, shout out.
All right, so those were the main news stories. I know there was probably a lot of little ones, and there were more news. Well, there's more news that came out this week. Obviously, IOI, Kang Daniel. There's news about Samuel Kim, and then clearly the Icon BI drug scandal that's going on right now.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
But those are all things we'll cover next week because that happened after Monday. So we will talk about those next week. But in terms of what's coming out that we'll be covering next week, we got on Monday, June 10th, ATEEZ came back. Tuesday, Ong Sung-woo had his solo debut. Wednesday, Yuno had his
Yes.
solo Korean debut.
Yes.
Tomorrow on Thursday, Jeonsomi's having her solo debut.
Mm-hmm.
And then on Monday, June 17th, the day we're gonna record, SF9's gonna come back as well. Pretty solid and like a lot of debuts, right? We got three of them.
Lots of solos too, you know.
But let's now get into Produce X 101. It's
Yes.
showtime.
Yes. Showtime.
Okay.
Showtime.
Give me 1 second. Let me get my notes up. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
You took notes. Hello, professor.
Okay. Let's go around the room. First thing we have to always do on the with Produce is we have to talk about who our one picks are, right? That's like the main thing about the
Wait,
show.
one? Only one?
All right, if you had to choose one, Anita, if you got one vote for the finale, I'll go first. My one pick is Kim Yo-han.
Of course.
That boy in episode 1 skated into my heart.
Yes. Great selection of songs.
He is
to
literally
audition.
male version of Kim Se-jung from season 1.
Oh my god.
Oh, I see that.
He's like
He's
like Mr. Congeniality. He's nice to everyone. Doesn't seem too stressed about the whole competition in general.
down to earth. Yeah.
He might not be as talented as Kim Se-jung, but he is like making it through. He doesn't. It's not like he's not looking bad. He's looking all right, and his rapping was surprisingly good.
I agree.
All right, Warren, who is your one pick?
All right, so just a heads up. I've only seen episode 6. I've seen nothing else.
Okay.
So like, I haven't seen a lot of the things. But even with that, I one person did stand out really a lot, to the point where like I had to rewind and watch his part again, and then rewind and watch his part again. So I saw his part 3 times.
Oh my
That's
gosh, who?
Jo Seung-yeon from
Hey.
No and Zico.
So, if y'all don't know
Ooh.
his name at home, he's the guy who
He's the all-rounder.
he's the all-rounder who wears
Yep.
in like episodes 1 through 4 he wore a beanie every single time he was on camera. And he's sort of the funny one, and he was also the main vocalist in Love Shot. He was the one without the shirt on under his suit jacket.
Mm.
And then he was in the what group was he in this week? Mada Yes or No.
Mada Yes or No.
Yeah.
Okay. Namdoyeon. Okay, Namdoyeon's a great rapper.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt. He has a very he has a very talented, very gifted kind of voice tone and a voice box. I'm not gonna argue against that. But I agree with Cheetah. He is kind of basic. Just a little bit.
I mean, he's like a
bit.
little kid, dude. Like
He's a little kid. He's been rapping for 3 months. I don't expect much out of the guy. Then I have Jo Seung-yeon who's doing sing rap over here.
yeah.
He's been doing this for a while.
Has he? Okay. Just for reference, people who can do that like skillfully in Korea, there's like 2 people. Pero Meiko Crush. Who else?
Dean.
Dean.
Okay, Dean. Okay, 3. Who else? Maybe DPR. Kind
Yeah.
of. Yeah.
DPR, yeah.
Yeah. He's on that level.
It's interesting that he's from Yehua as well. That's like a interesting thing about him.
Yeah, he was in Unique.
Oh my god,
Oh.
he's in Unique with what's his name?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I forgot his name. He was one of the helpers on Produce China. Oh, let me look this up.
Oh yeah,
Yibo.
Oh wow, Yibo.
Yeah, Yibo.
Yeah,
Interesting
yeah.
name.
Wang Yibo, like the most handsome of dudes, Wang Yibo.
What?
Yibo.
Yo, I'm gonna send you a picture, Warren. You tell me this kid's visuals, but let's get
Oh,
back
no,
to
I
Prince.
looked it up already. My God, what a man. Oh,
What?
Yeah, that's a handsome dude.
wait, he's my age. What the fuck?
Yeah. But we could talk about Wang Yibo later. But Anito, who's your one pick?
Okay, well, I like most of the people that I like are already in the top 10, but so I'm gonna pick someone that is kind of low right now, and I'm afraid they won't make it.
Okay, can I make some? Let's guess this, right?
Oh, okay.
How many kids are left? 60, right? 60 kids are left.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is this kid trending up or trending down right now? If you had to guess.
I think he might have moved like 1 or 2 spots down. I don't
Imidam?
remember exactly. I like him too, but not.
Damn, that was a good guess, though, right? Ibidam.
That's a really good guess.
He's really underrated, I think.
Yes, he's
Oh.
so good.
Tony.
Tony?
I'm just blurting out random names here. I have a list out.
No, he's. I say he's a good vocalist, but he needs more time, more training.
Okay, I got one.
Yeah.
Kim
Who?
Si-hoon.
Oh, I like him.
No.
Dang, that was all right. I don't know. You gotta tell us who it is.
Okay, it's Lee Jin-hyuk from Up Tension, but he came in with Kim Woo-seok.
Mhm.
So he's getting really famous right now because he's
Oh, all right. Jin Hyuk's in my top 5.
yeah.
He went up 14 ranks. He's 11
Oh, did
right
he?
now. Yeah.
He's 11th.
He's 11.
No, but in the
Oh,
ranking
sh-
episode.
Oh, yeah, in the
Oh,
ranking
shit.
episode, he was
Oh.
25th.
Yeah, I wasn't
Oh.
going off by
Sorry,
Real time.
spoiler alert. Sorry.
Oh, I think everyone knows this is spoiler alerts when we talk about Produce.
yeah, but I think he's really good. I like his attitude. He helps other people out.
I'm
Like,
worried
he helped
about one thing.
Johan. What?
I feel like he's gonna be the JR of this year or the Galen of this year.
No.
Oh.
He's gonna be the person that carries a lot of kids over the
Yes.
finish line but doesn't make it himself. I feel like it.
Oh no.
I love his
He's really nice.
I love his friendship with Ijinu.
Henam.
Henami. Isn't it
Oh.
funny? We had a Minami and now
Henami.
we have a Henami this year.
Yeah, he's really nice. I hope he makes it. I think he's really talented too.
All right, let's talk about some. Like, I'm just gonna throw out some names, and I could give like opinions on some of them. Let's see. Where should I start with this? Oh wait, well let me look at my list. Okay.
You have a list?
I did not understand the unsang hype until this episode.
I think he's good, but I still feel like there could be more, but we're just not seeing it. Like I don't see like he's amazing at dancing, amazing at singing. I don't think I've seen that, but
the reason I got impressed this episode was because his stage presence was really good. That was
right,
the thing that
yes.
that was the thing
he
I
has
noticed
the
the most.
look.
Yeah, he got that. He got like normally he just looks kind of like without the makeup. I just know him as the red hair guy, right? And then when he did the performance this time, I was like, dang, he got some stage presence.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, Anita, is Kim Woo-seok the best looking kid on this show?
He's in the top 10 maybe.
Okay.
At least people ranked him as that too.
He has a bit of a pakbogum thing going on.
Yeah, he's got
really?
the glistening eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if he's the most good looking.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but he's up there.
Okay, another kid I like, Song Yoo-bin.
I
really like his voice.
Really good singer.
He's like a coin flip to make it or not as the main vocal for the whole team. I feel. I like Hangyul because I liked him from the unit, but even though he was centered, they're just. I don't know if they didn't give him enough screen time or didn't like show him enough, but there just wasn't enough this past episode for me. I think it's unfortunate because I think he's really good. Can we talk about Dongpyo? I have strong opinions about Dongpyo.
In a good way or a bad way?
Both.
Oh boy.
I'll start with the good one. I think he is extremely talented. He has the talent to be. Is it top 11? It's top 11, right? Yeah, this year.
Yeah.
He has the talent to be in the top 11. He's from DSP, a big company. It all makes sense to me.
DSP Warriors.
His comparison would be Lee Dae-hee. Clearly, he's the Lee Dae-hee of this season. Not only because he was center, but because of the amount of effort this kid puts in on the show. The one thing, I think that's his greatest strength and his greatest weakness, because I feel that he comes across like he's trying a little bit too hard on the show.
I agree to an extent.
He has a vibe, yeah.
I find him a little bit too much sometimes. Like when he tried to do the variation of the orangey celebration, I wanted to die. like I was like, please, you're better than this. But he did it, and it made me cringe really hard.
I feel like Dongpyo is just so aware of how this
too much
program works, you know? So he's really just trying to get out there, get screen time. Like he knows this is a competition. Like I feel like he's very aware of how
he's trying to do all the things that have worked for other people in the past, but like all that, like just him doing them. You know what I mean? Like he's trying to do like 7 of the memorable things from the last couple of seasons, and it's like, oh, I can tell that you're doing that, fam. Like,
yeah, I mean, it's not bad. It's a competition. It's just a little much.
Yeah, I like him.
You guys make it sound like something I saw from Chang Won-young and like An Yoo-jin last year, because they had a phase where people were like, "Oh, you guys are like clearly putting out this amount of aegyo and like these things like this because you guys think that this is what the people want." Is that kind of what I'm getting at? Like here, like am I getting that correct? Because you guys saw both seasons. I haven't really seen Dongpyo a lot yet.
I didn't get that from Won-young.
No, his comp is like Dae-hee and Yoo-jin. That's for me his comparisons.
I would agree a little.
Now, both of those people had a dip in the middle and then rose up at the end. So
yeah, they made it.
I think I will bet that he will also make the final 11. I think he will. That's just my opinion on that.
I guess this is the dip.
Can we talk about the cutest kid on the show, in my opinion? Hyunjun. That kid is so adorable. The way that kid,
It's the eyes.
the way that kid
Oh.
cries is so perfect for this show.
It's the eyes.
How can you? He's like a cute little puppy dog. How can you say no to that kid? He's my 2 pick. I think. I'm pretty sure he's my
Ooh.
number 2. But Anita,
Man,
you got
I'm
any?
looking at his picks.
You got
Yeah.
other kids you like? Oh, I thought Jo Seung Yeon sang very well. He's recognized not only by the trainers but
Yeah.
Yeah.
wait, not Jo Seung Yeon. Oh, what's the kid? Oh wait, Sung Woo.
What's his hair color?
Sung Woo from the last
Sung Woo?
performance.
Oh yeah, yes.
Oh.
Han Sung Woo. I think his bangs are a little bit too low, but he's a great
I
singer.
agree.
Yeah, it's
I
a little
agree.
funky.
I
It's a
feel like you
little
can't
funky.
see.
Yeah. Okay. I'm glad I'm not the only one who thought that. But he was the main vocalist in the last performance of the day. Me After You. Clearly, all the other kids on the show think he's amazing. But I haven't seen the personality yet, which is really what captivates me as a voter at home. I don't know, but he's doing well.
He's doing well.
Another person that I would want to mention is independent trainee Suhan. He's a really short one.
Oh yeah,
he
he's
was in
good. He's
Lullaby.
really good.
He's really good. I hope he makes it.
He's good.
I think he's. Mm-hmm.
Oh no, keep going, Anita.
Oh no, I was just gonna say I think he's just good in all aspects, like dancing, singing, stage presence. So I really hope he makes it.
Yo, we got Baekjin Time. He's notable.
Yeah.
Yudi from Esteem is pretty notable.
I like Yuri. Yeah.
Dongbin is trending in the negative direction. It's gonna be tough for
Oh.
him to make top 30.
Big oof.
He's 37th right now. It's gonna be kind of rough for him, I think.
Midam is way down there.
I know. How is Midam? Midam has a pretty big fan base on Instagram too. Like, I've seen some posts about producing. There's a lot of Midam fans out there.
Yes. Well, the thing is, Midam is not he's not coming out of nowhere because he used to be in YG.
That's
Like,
okay.
he
I
was
knew
in
he looked
the-
familiar.
Yeah, he's really talented because he got scouted through YG and he left during the beginning of the Treasure Box show thing. So he didn't go through that, but I mean, I don't know. I feel like if he doesn't debut now, it's gonna be hard.
Here was something I always think about when I'm watching this show. How many spots are actually up for grabs? Do you know what I'm saying? Like how many okay,
Mhm.
I'm gonna say some kids you can agree or disagree with me that these kids are Kim Yo-han 100% making the final lineup.
Yeah.
Kim Woo-suk at this point 100% making the final lineup.
Pretty much.
Probably.
Song Hyung-jun 100% making the lineup.
Likely.
Yeah.
Kim Min-gyu probably making the final lineup.
Very likely.
Yes.
I'm looking
Okay,
at
I
the
have
trend.
mixed feelings about him because I think he has the right attitude. He works
Mhm.
hard. He recognizes that he needs to improve on certain things, but I just don't know if it can be justified that he gets one of the top 10 spots
Mhm.
and other people that are also working hard but are just
Yeah.
more talented.
No, I agree because Kim Woo-suk and Kim Min-gyu are like in direct competition with each other because they're both the visuals, right? The difference is that Kim Woo-suk is definitely super talented.
Oh.
I think it'll be interesting to see because I feel a lot of Kim Min-gyu's voting power right now is because purely on visuals, right? We'll have to see what happens when the voters can vote for less people. Like, you know how it gets interesting once they
The one
limit the
pick,
amount of
yeah.
voters? I think a lot of people are voting him because he's good looking, and I want to see what happens once they lower the amount of kids you can vote for.
When it goes down to 2 picks and 1 picks.
Yeah. When it goes down to 1 picks, I think Johan's going to go back to the top.
Yep.
Mida.
You know, actually, everyone else, I think they might or may not make the final lineup. So I think we're willing to say Hyungjun, Woo-suk, and Johan are going to make the final lineup. And other than that, I think the rest of the spots are kind of up for grabs.
You mentioned like 4 people out of like 11.
Yeah, because I think the rest of them might not make it. Like,
Damn.
Hamwonjin.
It can change.
It might
Honestly.
like Jinhyuk may or may not. Yubin may or may not.
Yeah.
Jungmo, I'm not sure. Even Namdohyun, I'm gonna say he's gonna make it.
Okay, I'm looking at just
I
the
wasn't
trends
so
right now, right?
sure.
Just the trend lines, just the rankings from previous episodes, regardless of whatever they did. Namdoyeon seems like he's gonna make it. Kujongmo seems like he gonna make it. Song Yu-vin sounds like he might make it.
You bet. Mhm.
Hamwonjin's a little risky.
Hamwonjin's
Nah.
risky because he did not have a good edit this past episode either.
But I mean,
They edited
worked
to look
out.
pretty like okay. I was talking to my mom about this because she watches the show sometimes with me.
Mm-hmm.
I said, yo, if you are ever on this show and you have to go to the bathroom or leave the room, you have to make a big announcement so they don't edit you to look like you're leaving the practice room. You know what I'm saying? Whenever there's
You're
a
mad.
conflict, they have an edit of the kid walking out of the room alone and someone else looking like, where is this kid going? Right? Like,
Mhm.
if you had
Bathroom?
to go to the bathroom, while I'm walking, I'll go bathroom.
Bathroom! I'm not fighting! Bathroom!
You know what I mean? They always have that cut in that scene.
Yeah.
You
But they
know,
worked it out. It worked out.
I feel like I don't know how I felt in past seasons, but I feel like there's a lot of seats up for grabs this year.
That's what he
Yeah.
said last year.
That's true. And the final lineup last year came out like nothing like we thought it was going to be.
No, you're
Well,
all wrong.
no.
Actually, no, Anita was the closest.
Yeah, I was
guess,
closest
right?
to
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, but like, who would have predicted? Like, no offense, I love Chaewon now. Like, who would have thought she would have made the final lineup, right?
Yeah, when Chaewon and Joyuri made it, I was like,
No, Jo Yuri, I think we knew she was gonna make it.
Mm.
really?
No, for me, I was most surprised when Chaewon and Hitomi, both of my biases, like they were my bias back then.
Oh
When
yeah.
both of them made it, I was like, today's gonna be. Oh, and when Minju and Haewon both made it, I was like,
I knew
today's gonna
Minju
be
would make
bananas.
it.
Wait, everyone knew Hyewon was gonna make it. What are you talking
I knew
about?
Minju would make it.
Okay, you kind of right about that. But Chaewon, Hitomi, or like out of like, it was surprising to me at that point.
Julia.
All right, let's do
Okay,
one.
so
Let's
go
all
on.
right. Before we wrap this up, let's do one interesting thing. Let's pick one kid in the top 10 who we say let's predict is not gonna make it,
Oh, what?
and let's
Oh.
pick one
Wait.
kid,
Why?
and let's pick one kid top 15 or higher that will make it.
Okay. I predict Kim Hyewon will make it. I'm sorry, that's the obvious pick here.
Who? Which kid?
Kim Yohan.
No. You have to pick.
What?
You have to pick someone in the top 10 who
10.
won't make it,
Yeah, who's
Oh.
gonna switch out?
and you have to pick someone
Oh.
ranked 15 and above who will make it.
Well, Johan is 15 and above, right?
No,
Huh?
Johan's ranked 5, dude.
Yeah, 15 and above.
Wait,
like,
are we going by current?
Warren, I'm
Rankings?
saying someone ranked 15 to 60 who will make the final team, and someone
oh,
ranked 1 to 10 who will not make
Oh.
the final lineup.
Oh, I thought you meant like 15 and up, as in like
Oh no,
higher.
I meant
rank.
up as in like. Okay, I see what you mean.
Okay, no, I see what you mean now. I'm glad we cleared this.
I'm gonna say
up.
Jo Seung Young makes the final lineup, and I'll say
That
that
would be nice.
I'm
That would be
going
nice.
to say. Oh, I don't want to offend all these fan bases here, but I don't think Ham Wonjin's gonna make the lineup.
Okay, well, just mention 2 people. I was gonna mention as well. Fuck.
Oh wow! Oh, you could do that too. That's fine.
Well, I don't really know a lot of people right now. That's the thing. So Hosengan, I really want him to make it. Like, he has talent that I haven't seen in a long time.
Oh wait, Anita, are you still thinking? Because I could make another men tier while you think.
Yeah, I'm still debating.
Can we talk about my boy Tony real quick?
Tony.
He came
Why
off
is he
really
your
bad
vote?
in this past episode.
I agree.
Like he's pretty good, right? Like I don't think
Yeah,
I don't think they should have
okay.
gave him an A in episode 1 or 2. I
That was a
don't
lot
know.
of pressure.
And also, I didn't realize how good his Korean was until he started speaking Korean a lot. But man, he looked really bad this past episode when he kept on saying he needed to be center and stuff. Oof, that was a tough edit.
Yeah.
Big oof.
another person that wait, who was he with? Was it Kihan? The other guy who also wanted to be center, like a lot.
Oh yeah, it was.
Um,
Yeah. Let me find his
yeah.
name.
Yeah.
Hangi Chan. That's his name.
Hangi-chan.
Kihan,
Yeah.
Kihan.
Yeah.
That was
Mm.
rough. That was really hard to watch. Because I get that he
Yeah.
wanted more parts and more exposure, but like,
Yeah.
man, it's tough when they edit them like with the lack of effort, because I'm like, you're in such a great position to try hard on this show. Like, this show rewards good effort, and when they show kids who have like negative attitude or kind of like are disheartened by something, it doesn't look
Big
good
oof.
for them. It's a big
Big oof.
oof.
Real small brain moves right there. Don't do that.
You want the friendly edit, like the Johan edit, right? Where they
You
make
want
him
the
look a
Johan.
saint.
The nice
Yes.
guy edit.
Yeah, that's what you want.
I'm a nice guy. Let me help you with that.
I mean, I think Johan's actually a nice guy though.
Yeah.
He got 5th place in the group thing, and he didn't really care. He was like, I guess that means I gotta work harder.
Hmm.
That was the best reaction I've seen to someone getting last place in their team.
Yeah, he honestly wanted. Who was it? It was
Sungu.
Sungu, yeah. Because he was main vocal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
He deserved it.
Yeah.
Oh, I also like Kim Guk-hun. He's the one who
Guk-hun.
came with Yubin.
Oh yeah.
You remember they had that moment where so there was a moment where like
Yeah.
a couple episodes where Yubin's mic didn't work during their performance, so no one could hear him.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
shit.
his label mate Gukhan was on the other team, and he had to be the one to make the decision to let them perform or not, and he just cried because he was so sad that his friend didn't
Yeah.
get to perform very well.
What a man. What a bro.
Yeah.
Get yourself a bro like that. who
The
will
crazy
cry
thing is
over
both of
like-
those music work trainees, Gukhan and Yubin, they're in a group already. I forgot the name of which one they're in, but they both got double A's.
Oh, shit.
They're really good.
They're really good. They're really good, and then both of the kids from Uptension are amazing too.
Yes. Jinhyuk.
Jinhyuk. I think he's my 3rd favorite.
He's super nice. I hope he
Oh,
makes it. I hope they don't
remember
play him like JR.
I'm afraid of that, honestly. It might happen.
It
which
happens
would be
every
terribly sad.
I remember there was a kid named Ehup. I don't know if you guys remember him.
Yep, yup.
He had a.
Mhm.
I liked his voice tone a lot.
Oh yes, yes.
Yeah.
Very sexy when he did a twit twat
Oh.
twit 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 twat twit twit
Twit.
twit.
Mongchungi.
Mongchungi.
But Anita, do you have any predictions?
Oh, I have one, but I don't want it to be true.
All right, we'll say it.
Okay. Jinu. I don't know if he'll make it.
Jinu. Oof.
Jinu Hanami.
You think he's
I don't
riding the
know,
like?
he's really young.
You think he's riding the Minami type hype right now?
Maybe. I hope he proves himself so that he keeps the ranking. I just don't know.
If he performs, so he had a good edit in the preview for next week. If he performs really
Yeah.
well, he probably solidifies himself as a top 10 kid, I think.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I think next week for him is the most important week because they had a big storyline sort of building on the background about how the song's about puberty and he's going through puberty.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll have to see what happens. If they highlight him a lot, I think it'll secure him a spot. But we got anything else? I think we covered almost everything, right?
Who do you think is going to make it from above 15?
Oh man, I don't really know.
Oh.
I know who I want.
All right, you can pick one who you want.
I want Midam to make it.
Midam, yeah. Midam needs to smile a little bit more.
He's really quiet.
I can
He's
tell.
really shy.
I can tell.
I feel for him.
If he smiled a little more and talked a little more, I think he would be like way higher ranked.
Yeah.
He would be at least top 20 at this point, I think.
Yes. Please vote for Midam.
Hmm. But I mean, I feel like the last 4 days I've never consumed more K-pop in my life.
Right?
Oh my god. No offense, I was pretty burnt out on K-pop before we ended the podcast, and over my break I had a good time plugging out a little, right? Sometimes you need to. But Man, I am like, my K-pop batteries are fully charged now, and I'm ready to forge ahead with this.
Oh, real K-pop over here.
But I think we've covered everything. I'm hype about next week because there are like humongous news stories and big songs coming out. But I want to first thank everyone at home for sticking with us during our long break and not abandoning
Thank
us.
you
If
so
you're still
much.
listening to this at this point,
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Welcome back.
we're gonna the podcast crew. Maybe not today because it's kind of late today, but in the future we're gonna talk about some season 2 changes. Maybe we'll change some things up. We'll have to see.
Oh my gosh, what?
I know Anita does not like change.
Change, girls, not
Oh my god. But this has been SojuTalk, the weekly shot of K-pop. I'm Doug, and I'd like to thank Warren and Anita for joining me today.
Yo.
Please like, subscribe, download us, leave us feedback and questions at sojutalkpodcast@gmail.com, YouTube, Reddit, wherever you are finding us. It has been our pleasure to get back here with season 2 and to give you the K-pop news. And we will see you next week with another Fuego episode. Bye.
Bye-bye.